Okay, here we go. We're going to do Wednesday's DLR. Let's get my pen situated. There we go. Okay. I had to write a book report for school. Just listening to it, you know that it does not sound right. I read it out loud. It does not sound right. So I had it. We don't say I had it. I had to write. Now look at the word write. There are three different types of writes. They're homophones, one sound. But this is to physically put a pencil to a paper and write. So that one is W-R-I-T-E. Okay. I had to write a book report for school. We know that doesn't look right. It is S-C-H-O-O-L. Very good. All right. For my report, I read The Mouse and the Motorcycle. I love that book. That's so cute. If you ever get a chance, I need for you to read that. For my report, I read, that's homophone. There's two different homophones. This is the color red. We want the one where we read a book. I read, R-E-A-D. It is actually spelled the same way as read. It's just how you say it in the sentence. For my report, I read The Mouse and the Motorcycle. That is a title. It's already underlined for you. Thank you. It is underlined. But there's something else you need to do to titles. Well, you're right. We have to underline. Well, we underline the first letter of the title, the. That is the first word. You always capitalize the first word in a title, no matter how small it is. Then you have to underline all the important words that are left in the title. So the mouse and the motorcycle. Well, mouse is important, so I'm underlining mouse. I'm capitalizing mouse. And I'm going to capitalize motorcycle because that's important. Now, and the conjunctions, the prepositions, the article adjectives, you do not need to capitalize. The only time you capitalize them is when they are the very first word in your title. Otherwise, you don't. So in the mouse and the motorcycle, you only capitalize the mouse and motorcycle. All right? Okay, good. Add punctuation to the sentence. I wrote, the story is about a mouse that lives in a hotel room. Now, just like in APEC, when you are taking directly from text, you have to show that you have done that this is coming directly from the page. So I'm going to put quotation marks because this is what was written on his page or her page. I wrote, the story is about a mouse that lives in a hotel room. That's what was written on the report. The story is about a mouse that lives in a hotel room. Now, when we do that, remember, even with our APEC, you have to put a comma first. I wrote, comma, quotation marks. Okay? All right. Good job. Underline the verb phrase in the sentence. The story begins when Keith and his parents check into the hotel. Now, we know that there is IC verbs. I see two verbs, okay? The story begins. So begins is a verb. And then when Keith and his parents check into the hotel. Well, have you ever been to a hotel and you have to check in? Yeah, that's a process where you have to say, okay, I'm here, what's my room number? And they tell you what's your room number and give you the key. This is the two word. When they're talking about a verb phrase, they're not just talking about one word, they're talking about two words. So this check in is your verb phrase. So that begins is not the phrase, it is a verb. You got that right, you're good, but it's not the verb phrase. Check in is 2 words, so that makes it a phrase instead of just 1 word. Thank you.